Welcome to WMS Millionaire from the WMS Plus NetSuite channel. Here is how you play along. 20 questions in 2 rounds. Round 1 covers the WMS outbound process. Round 2 covers WMS and NetSuite integration. Grab a pen. For every question, write down your answer, A, B, C, or D, before Arjun locks his in. Keep score. We will check your total at the very end. Arjun, are you ready to play for the million?
Ready. Let's clear that outbound flow.
Question 1. For $1,000, a sales order drops into the WMS. What happens first? A. Packing. B. Wave release and allocation. C. Ship confirmation. D. Cycle counting.
That's the start of the outbound flow. The final answer.
Well done, Arjun. The answer is B. Nothing moves on the floor until the wave groups the orders and allocation reserves the stock. Packing and shipping come much later. Question 2. For $2,000, what exactly does allocation do? A. Prints shipping labels. B. Counts the inventory. C. Reserves specific stock in specific locations. D. Assigns the delivery truck.
C. It reserves real stock in real locations.
Exactly right. C. Allocation locks specific inventory to specific orders. That is why 2 pickers never get sent to chase the very same unit. Question 3. For $3,000, a pick face will run empty mid-wave. Which task should fire? A. Put away. B. Replenishment. C. Returns processing. D. Receiving.
B. Replenishment. It feeds the pick face from bulk.
Spot on. B. Replenishment moves stock from reserve down to the pick face. A well-planned wave triggers it before the picker ever arrives to an empty bin. Question 4. For $5,000, which picking method releases orders in scheduled groups? A. Discrete picking. B. Zone picking. C. Batch picking. D. Wave picking.
Wave picking. 1 click. The whole floor moves.
Correct. D. Wave picking lines up labor, replenishment, and carrier cutoffs in a single release. That is the beating heart of outbound. Question 5. For $10,000, what does an LPN identify in the warehouse? A. A picker's login. B. A container or pallet of items. C. A loading dock door. D. A carrier invoice.
The license plate number. The barcode on the container.
Nicely done. D. 1 LPN scan tells the WMS everything inside that pallet or carton. It is how big quantities move with a single beep. Question 6. For $20,000, what does cartonization decide? A. Which carrier to use. B. The right box size and pack plan. C. The pick path sequence. D. The invoice total.
It picks the box before we pack it.
That's right. B. Cartonization chooses the carton before packing begins. Good cartonization cuts both shipping cost and product damage. Question 7. For $30,000, a picker confirms a short pick. What does that mean? A. The picker finished early. B. The location had less stock than needed. C. The order was cancelled. D. The box was too small. 50-50 lifeline. 2 wrong answers. Gone.
I'll use my 50-50. Okay. B. The bin came up short.
Well reasoned. B. A short pick means. Question 8. For $50,000, what is the staging lane used for? A. Long-term storage. B. Holding packed orders by carrier. C. Employee training. D. Quality lab testing.
It's the waiting area sorted by truck.
Correct. B. Staging holds packed orders grouped by carrier, so loading the truck becomes a quick scan instead of a frantic search. Question 9. For $75,000, which step closes outbound and updates the ERP? A. Wave release. B. Task assignment. C. Ship confirmation. D. Slotting.
C. Ship confirm. That's the final handshake.
Perfect. C. Ship confirmation relieves the inventory, triggers the invoice, and tells the customer their order is on the way. It closes the loop. Question 10. For $100,000, which KPI proves orders shipped right? A. Dock-to-stock time. B. Inventory turns. C. Order accuracy. D. Space utilization.
C. Order accuracy. Fast and wrong is still wrong.
Beautifully put. C. Order accuracy is the moment of truth for outbound. A fast shipment that is wrong is still a failure, and that completes round 1. Question 11. For $150,000, in NetSuite plus WMS, which system owns the sales order? A. The WMS. B. NetSuite, the ERP. C. The carrier system. D. The barcode scanner.
The NetSuite owns the order. The WMS executes it.
Exactly. B. NetSuite is the system of record. The WMS is the system of execution. Keep that split clear and the whole integration makes sense. Question 12. For $200,000. What flows down from NetSuite to the WMS? A. Payroll data. B. Sales and purchase orders. C. Marketing emails. D. Website traffic.
The orders come down, work goes on the floor.
Right again. B. Sales orders flow down to drive outbound, and purchase orders flow down to drive inbound receiving. That is the demand signal. Question 13. For $300,000. What flows back up to NetSuite after shipping? A. A new sales order. B. Shipment confirmation and fulfillment. C. A vendor bill. D. A journal entry draft.
The confirmation goes back up to close the loop.
Correct. B. The fulfillment confirmation flows back up. Without that return message, finance and the warehouse floor drift into 2 different truths. Question 14. For $400,000, which NetSuite record is created when an order ships? A. Item receipt. B. Sales quote. C. Item fulfillment. D. Credit memo.
C. Item fulfillment. That's the shipping record.
Well done, C. The item fulfillment record relieves inventory inside NetSuite and clears the way for invoicing. It is the shipping event, booked. Question 15. For $500,000, which record represents goods received on a PO? A. Item fulfillment. B. Item receipt. C. Sales order. D. Expense report.
The item receipt, the inbound twin of fulfillment.
Exactly. B. The item receipt is the inbound twin. It books received stock into NetSuite the moment the doc confirms the delivery. Question 16. For $600,000, a WMS cycle count adjusts stock. Why sync to NetSuite? A. To email the supplier. B. To keep on hand and the books accurate. C. To reprint labels. D. To change the layout.
The one adjustment, 2 systems, same truth.
Precisely. B. If that adjustment does not sync, NetSuite will happily sell inventory the warehouse simply does not have. 1 truth, 2 systems. Question 17. For $700,000, which NetSuite technology exposes web services? A. SuiteTalk. B. SuiteBank. C. SuiteFloor. D. SuiteTruck.
Let me phone a friend. He says A. SuiteTalk. Final answer.
Correct. A. SuiteTalk web services, along with REST APIs and SuiteScript, are the classic doors and integration uses to talk to NetSuite. Question 18. For $800,000, biggest risk when WMS to NetSuite sync breaks? A. Slower Wi-Fi. B. 2 systems, different inventory. C. Longer lunch breaks. D. More printer jams.
The split true, the most expensive bug in the building.
Absolutely. B. A broken sync means overselling, wrong financials, and unhappy customers. Split inventory truth is the costliest bug in the building. Question 19. For $900,000, NetSuite's native warehouse app is called what? A. NetSuite WMS. B. NetSuite Racks. C. NetSuite Forklift. D. NetSuite Bins Pro.
The NetSuite WMS, the native mobile warehouse app.
That's right, A. NetSuite WMS brings waves, bin tracking, and mobile scanning natively into the suite. No middleware required for the basics. The million-dollar question. Best practice for ship confirmations into NetSuite? A. Once a month. B. Near real-time, event-driven. C. Only during audits. D. Handwritten notes.
The near real time, the million-dollar answer.
You've done it. B. Event-driven. Near real-time sync keeps inventory, invoicing, and customer promises honest. Arjun, you have won the WMS Million. 20 out of 20. Arjun takes home the WMS Million. Now, how did you do at home? Count up your answers. 18 or more, you are warehouse ready. 15 to 17, you know your flow. Below that, replay this episode and you will have it.
Drop your score in the comments so we can celebrate with you, and subscribe to WMS Plus NetSuite for warehouse systems education without the buzzword fog.